Hey everybody, thanks for joining us again. We are talking about the ways of the husbandman, and I love to talk about this. And so far, we have talked about placement. Let's just say your church is in a perfect place. You know, Joseph didn't feel like he was in a good place when he was sold into Egypt, but actually ended up in a perfect place. God works in unusual ways sometimes. And then God plowed the soil, and then God had a perfect planting with a choice vine. Now today we're going to talk about protection, because here's the sentence in Isaiah chapter 5 and verse 2. He built a tower in its midst. And you know, that's protection. God's protection. So here he is with this vineyard, and he's doing everything perfectly with this vineyard. And he actually builds a tower in the middle of it for watchtower, protection. And that's the way God is. God just has a heart to protect. And the cool thing about this is that it's very clear when David was talking about his rock and his tower, that it was God himself. Listen to Psalm 61. Hear my cry, O God. Attend to my prayer. For the end of the earth I will cry to you. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that's higher than I. You know, for David, God was his strong tower. Whether he was running from Saul or running from Absalom, fleeing for his life for some reason, he always recognized that it was God in his midst that was his high tower. So let me say to you, you have a protector. I love to think about the fact that the Apostle Paul said, other foundation can no man lay than that which is laid, which is Jesus Christ. And then Jesus said himself, all authority is given unto me in heaven and earth. And so the idea is Jesus is not only our foundation, but he's the very protective roof over our heads. I love Colossians 2, 9 and 10, where he said he is the head of all principalities and powers. And so the key is for you to lead your church and your flock to stay under the authority of Jesus and to stay on the foundation of Jesus. Don't build on anything else, and don't take matters into your own hands. Carnal weapons against the devil do not work. And so remember, God is your protection, and he has a heart to protect you in your ministry if you stay submissive to him. That's really good news, isn't it? Okay? Hey, thanks for joining us. Check out our blog. Come to paradigm1.org.